Leroy's Pokemon Leaf Green Walkthrough, Part 76. Alright, first member of the Elite Four, let's go. Welcome to the Pokemon League. I am Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. Freezing moves are powerful. Your Pokemon will be at mercy when they are frozen solid. Ha ha ha, are you ready? And yes, I've been ready for the entire game to take on the Elite Four. And Lorelei is the first member, and she's the master of ice types. Now, she's going to lead off with her Dewgong. It knows the moves Surf, Hail, Ice Beam, and Safeguard. Keep in mind, even though she's the ice type master, most of her Pokemon are also part water type. So electric types will also work very well in here. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off by using Bulk Up, simply because what Dewgong usually does, it likes to use Safeguard and Hail at the beginning of the battle, so yeah, there's Safeguard. Odds are it's not actually going to be attacking you directly, so if you have moves like Bulk Up, you can get a chance to set up your team and boost up your stats and stuff. So yeah, hopefully it uses... Oh, it is going to hit me with Ice Beam, actually, which is a very powerful Ice-type move. Yeah, and most of our Pokemon know either Surf or Ice Beam, and those are definitely very powerful moves that you have to watch out for. Now, since I can live one more if it uses it, I'm going to use one more Bulk Up, because I want my attack as high as it can possibly get. So as long as this doesn't freeze me, I will be okay. Okay, now I can finish it off with a Brick Break here. Now, remember, like I said, I'm trying to go through the entire Elite Four without using healing items in the battle. So if I get frozen or knocked out or anything, I have to wait till after the battle to heal up. So yeah, that's kind of my challenge here. Now, as long as she... Slowbro. I was just about to say, as long as she doesn't send in Slowbro, I can probably sweep through most of her team. But yeah, Slowbro knows the moves Surf, Ice Beam, Yawn, and Amnesia. This thing is a tank, alright? It can take so many hits really well. It has really high physical defense, and it also has pretty high special defense. Now, it's probably going to kill me here, so I'm just going to try to get some damage on it. Yeah, as you can see. I mean, if she sent in any of her other Pokemon, I probably could have killed them all. But she had to send in the Mega Defensive Pokemon Slowbro that's not part Ice type and not weak to any of my attacks. But yeah, so I think I'm going to try going to Victory Bell here. Now, by the way, the annoying thing about Slowbro, if it uses Amnesia, it will boost up its special defense by 2 levels. Or, in other words, it'll double its special defense. So then it's going to be really hard to take out because it'll have high physical defense and special defense, and you definitely don't want that. So I'm going to start off by putting it to sleep just to make sure it can't do any of that nonsense. And I'm going to use Sunny Day to bring out the sunlight so I can use Solar Beam. Don't ask me how I'm using Sunny Day. I mean, I'm seriously indoors right now, but whatever, we won't complain because we need the Sunny Day. Now, if you're going to hit this thing with an attack, probably special attacks are your best bet if it didn't use Amnesia. But even a nice powerful special attack probably won't kill it out all the way from full health just because it still has pretty high special defense. But yeah, we're still going to kill it there. Now, next up is Lapras. Lapras is her most powerful Pokemon as far as levels go. It knows the moves Body Slam, Surf, Confuse Ray, and Ice Beam. It's definitely a big threat, and I think I'm actually going to stay in just because I have the sunlight out and everything. And since I should be faster than it with the sunlight, I'm not really concerned about it using Ice Beam. So I think I'm going to try to put it to sleep to start off. Then I can probably get some free hits in on it. Now, the thing you need to worry about with Lapras, it is just like Slowbro, it can take hits very well. It has very high HP, and it's overall just going to be a pain to take out. It also has a nice special attack to hit you back with. So this thing's just all around a solid Pokemon all around, and it's definitely not going to be easy to take out. It's weak to rock types, fighting types, electric types, in case you're wondering. So I'm going to start off with a Solar Beam just to get some good damage on it. I don't know how much it will do. I'm guessing around half. Keep in mind, even though it's a water type, it's not weak to grass because it's also part ice type. Now let's see. I'm afraid that another Solar Beam won't quite knock it out, and I don't want her to use a Full Restore because that will wake it back up because that's their favorite item to use, Full Restore. So I'm going to try a Double Edge just to get it down in the kind of zone that's good. Oh, critical hit. Okay, so I guess that means her Berry's going to kick in. Now, in case you don't know, their most powerful Pokemon always has a berry attached to it. Yeah, right there, which will restore some of its health when it gets low on health. It's actually a citrus berry. Now, I actually don't think a Double Edge will knock it out, so, let's see. I should probably just go for a Solar Beam right now. That'll kill it. That will definitely... I don't know why I had to hesitate. I mean, it was so obvious. Yeah, but the sunlight faded, so I have to charge up 2 turns. Okay, perfect. I was thinking, like, if it woke up, it might give me some trouble, but it didn't, so I was kind of lucky there. Alright, so Lapras is going to go down, our most powerful Pokemon, down and out. So that should make the rest of the battle quite easier, actually. I think your most threatening Pokemon are Lapras and Slowbro. And if you can get those out of the way, the rest of the battle should be somewhat of a breeze. Now, Jinx is the next Pokemon she's going to send out. It knows Doubleslap, Lovely Kiss, Ice Beam, and Attract. I mean, how can this thing use Attract? It is like the ugliest Pokemon in the history of ugly Pokemon, but yeah. It's really just an annoyance. It can't take hits very well, for the most part. And I burned it, so that's good. I guess Ice Punch it can use, which is pretty powerful. But it's not going to do too much to Charizard, I guess. But yeah, it can really annoy you. Lovely Kiss will put you to sleep. Oh, and there's the full restore I was talking about. So I guess we're just going to have to attack it again. But yeah, Lovely Kiss will put you to sleep, and Attract will infatuate with you, which means you can only hit it 50% of the time. Keep in mind, though, it can only use Attract if your Pokemon is male. So, yeah, if you have a female Pokemon, it can't use Attract. So I guess if you have a female Pokemon, that's probably better to send in. But yeah, anyways, we're going to kill Jinx. Jinx I don't really think is too hard. It's not that threatening. Now, next up is Cloister. Cloister, I'll say, is really easy if you go about it the right way. If you go out trying to knock it out the right way. And those are the moves Spikes, Dive, Hail, and Protect. Hail can actually get really annoying since it knows Protect. It'll just keep hitting you over and over. But really, what it comes down to is Cloister has awful special defense, alright? If you have any somewhat of a high-level Pokemon, of course Starmie isn't that high level, they can't knock it out quite. But if you have a high-level Pokemon and a super effective special attack, it's probably going to knock it out all the time. The big thing you need to watch out for, it has the highest physical defense in all of Leaf Green and Fire Red. It has actually 180 base physical defense, which is completely insane. I mean, your physical attacks aren't even going to, you know, put a dent on this thing. So definitely stick to special attacks. So yeah, it can't really do too much offensively. It knows Dive, which isn't that powerful of a water-type move. So really, if you can get past the annoyance of Hail and stuff like that, and Protect, of course, it's really not too bad. I mean, her moveset's not the greatest for Cloister. In case you're wondering, Spikes, what that does, if it uses Spikes every time you switch in your Pokemon, it'll do a bit of damage to it. But since she usually sends out Cloister at the end of the battle, it's not a big deal. And why do you keep using Protect? Like, seriously. It's just getting annoying. Because the stupid Hail, I mean, it's actually annoying because the Hail just hits you every turn. If you're not an Ice type, at least. So she actually kind of is strategic with her Protects, but yeah, we're eventually going to kill it. So yeah. So Cloister's going to go down, and that was actually her last Pokemon. All the Elite Four members have 5. And that was her 5th Pokemon, and Starmie's even going to get up a level. So, there we go. The first member of the Elite Four has been defeated. Things shouldn't be this way. See how we get some money. And the first one actually wasn't too hard of a fight, but it's only going to get harder. We have 3 more people to face here in the Elite Four, and we're going to be taking on the second member next time, so stay tuned for more.